Welcome back to my channel, and if you've never been here before, welcome to my channel. My name is Allie and I am a flight attendant. I tend to vlog about my life as a flight attendant, and sometimes I sit down and film a video about certain flight attendant topics. So today I am bringing to you part 2 of flight attendant terminology, and the reason why I decided to split it into 2 videos was because I didn't want to make it extremely long. If you want to see part 1, I will go ahead and link the video down in the description box. So don't forget to always check the description box whenever I post videos, because sometimes I will put a lot of things you guys want to know. A lot of you ask me what kind of lip color I'm using, nails or shirt, stuff like that. A lot of you will send me messages on my Instagram, which I'm sorry, I am so terrible at replying to the DMs on my Instagram. I promise you guys I will be a little bit more on top of it. I have been dropping all of my trips, so I will definitely have more time to reply to you guys. So yeah, a lot of you guys ask me questions about what kind of shirt I'm wearing, nail polish, if I have a candle, what kind of candle I have, or just little things like that you guys want to know. So I will have those in the comments down below, or not in the comments, in the description box. So don't forget to always check it, okay? So let's get started. So the first one is bidding. Bidding is how we choose our schedules. So on the 12th of every month, we are able to go online and bid for our schedule. So the way we get our schedule is seniority based. Sometimes I'll bid depending on the days off that I want, or the layovers that I want, or the hours that I want for the month. So I will take a look at whatever it is that I'm looking for the month, and I will bid accordingly. Now on the 17th of every month, that is when the lines come out and I see what I was awarded. So we call that the bid award. Jump seat. The jump seat is where the flight attendants sit. A lot of people have asked me before, oh, so where do you guys sit? Do you guys stand the whole time? Like, where do you sit during takeoff and landing? We have a jump seat. We have a jump seat where we're able to sit down, strap ourselves in, and sit there during takeoff and landing. So you do have to be a flight attendant to sit there. You do have to have your FAA card in order for you to be able to sit down on that jump seat. I have seen passengers sometimes that while they're waiting for the lavatory, they'll pull the seat down and try to sit down. We have to tell them to get up, because you cannot sit there unless you are certified to fly on that airplane. Showtime. This is something that I use on my vlogs, and showtime means report time. So whenever I say I have a 12 o'clock showtime, 10 o'clock showtime, that means I have to be at the gate or in the crew room at that time. So showtime means report time. Flicka is the system that my airline uses, and I know a lot of other airlines use Flicka as well to check their schedule and bid for their schedules every month. DOR. A DOR is a day of restoration. So for example, if I'm on a 4-day trip and for some reason the last flight of the day gets canceled, or any one of my flights gets canceled, and I will be sent home the next day and it takes away from one of my days off, I have to get a DOR, which is a day of restoration. So they give me an extra day off to make up for the day off that the airline took away from me. So that's pretty much what it is. If for whatever reason I lose a day off, they have to give me a day of restoration to make up for the day off during the month. And it is a paid day off, by the way. 24/7. 24/7, I don't know if the other airlines have this, but my airline does. It means that I need to have, after 6 days of working, I need to have 24 hours off. I can waive my 24/7 so that it is spent at a layover. So the airline will have to do whatever is possible. They will switch flights around or whatever, get another crew member, whatever it may be, in order for me to get my 24/7 rest time. So again, after 6 days of working, on the 7th day I have to be off for 24 hours, whether it's at a layover or in base. So if you hear me say, oh, I have a 24/7, that's why. Usually it applies more to reserve flight attendants, but line holders still have to have 24 hours off after the 6th day of working. GDO. GDO means guaranteed day off. that means the airline cannot touch you, cannot call you, cannot do anything to you on your GDO. And if for whatever reason they do, they have to offer you something amazing. Like they have to offer you a DOR, or they have to offer you, you know, extra pay or something like that. They have to give you an incentive if they are going to bother you on your GDO. So a guaranteed day off. The next one is red eyes, and this is actually something that I get asked a lot on the comments down below because I do work a lot of red eyes. So, and that's because I choose to. Red eye is a late night or an overnight flight. So the term red eye comes from you having red eyes, which is a symptom of due to lack of sleep or fatigue or something like that. So that is why that's where the term red eye comes from. So whenever I say turn, it means that I go somewhere and back. So I can say I have a LaGuardia turn. So meaning I'm going from Dallas to LaGuardia and back. Or a red eye turn, which is what I do mostly. Daytime turns tend to be a little bit more senior in my base. Usually the senior people just want the turns because they have kids or whatever it may be, or they just don't like trips. They don't like being away from home as much, so they just bid for turns, daytime turns. A lot of people don't like the red eye turns, so I have a higher chance of getting red eye turns, and I'm senior enough in my base to be able to hold red eyes or be able to pick up red eye turns. The next term is sit. So when I say I have a sit at a specific airport is because I'm literally just sitting there waiting for the next flight. So I can do, let's say, Dallas to Vegas, and then I have a 3-hour sit, and then I have to work the Vegas to Philly flight or whatever. I mean, I'm literally just sitting there. Okay, and whenever I say a red eye plus one, means that I have to do a red eye plus another flight. I had to do one of these recently, and they are not fun. They're kind of rough. I had to do, I had a 29-hour layover in Vegas, and then I had to do the Vegas Philadelphia red eye, which was blocked at 5 hours. And I had to do, after that, I had to do the Philadelphia Dallas flight, also blocked at like 3.5 hours. So that's a red eye plus one. I ended up getting home around 10-11 a.m. So they're very exhausting, very, very exhausting, but usually the pairings with those types of trips are the ones that have the higher block time, so you get more hours. A UM is an unaccompanied minor. So a lot of the times we will have an accompanied minor, and an unaccompanied minor is someone that is between the ages of 5 and 15 years old. So parents will pay a little extra in order for us to take care of the unaccompanied minor, and we are in charge of that minor. Our responsibility for the entire flight. We make sure that the unaccompanied minor is not alone at any time until they're with the parents. So usually unaccompanied minors are so sweet. They just sleep the whole time. Okay, so that concludes part 2 of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I answered your questions. I hope that I was able to explain myself a little bit better. And if I didn't answer your questions, please let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.